America's resurgence, a call for renewal. President Trump's recent address to Congress was a powerful declaration that America is back. His speech centered on a theme of American renewal, a revitalization of the American dream. He emphasized the need to restore America's strength, both domestically and on the world stage. Trump painted a picture of an America poised for greatness, ready to reclaim its position as a global leader. His words resonated with a sense of optimism and determination, a call to action for all Americans. Trump's vision for America is one of prosperity, security, and unwavering patriotism. He believes in putting America first, in prioritizing the needs of its citizens above all else. This includes a strong commitment to economic growth, ensuring that every American has the opportunity to succeed. It also entails a steadfast focus on national security, protecting America's borders and interests both at home and abroad. Furthermore, Trump's vision emphasizes a return to traditional values, a rejection of what he sees as radical and divisive ideologies. He calls for unity and a shared sense of national purpose, urging Americans to come together and embrace their common identity. His speech was a rallying cry for a nation seeking direction, a message of hope and resilience in the face of challenges. In essence, Trump's address was a blueprint for a stronger, more prosperous, and more secure America. It was a message designed to resonate with those who feel left behind, who yearn for a return to greatness. Whether one agrees with his policies or not, there is no denying the powerful emotional appeal of his vision for America. Economic revitalization, tax cuts, and growth. A cornerstone of President Trump's vision for America is a thriving economy. He believes that by empowering businesses and individuals with tax cuts, the economy will flourish, benefiting all Americans. In his recent speech, he reiterated his commitment to making the 2017 tax cuts permanent, arguing that they have been instrumental in boosting economic growth. He also proposed a series of new tax cuts designed to further stimulate the economy and put more money in the pockets of hardworking Americans. Trump's proposed tax cuts target individuals, families, and businesses alike. He advocates for eliminating taxes on tips and overtime pay, providing much-needed relief for those who rely on these sources of income. He also aims to eliminate taxes on Social Security benefits, ensuring that seniors can keep more of their hard-earned money. Additionally, Trump proposes introducing zero interest on loans for American-made vehicles, a move intended to boost the domestic auto industry and create manufacturing jobs. These tax cuts, according to Trump, will unleash an unprecedented wave of economic growth, leading to higher wages, increased investment, and more jobs for Americans across all income levels. He argues that by reducing the tax burden on individuals and businesses, they will have more money to spend and invest, stimulating economic activity and creating a virtuous cycle of growth. His emphasis on tax cuts reflects a core belief in the power of the free market and the importance of empowering individuals and businesses to drive economic prosperity. However, critics argue that Trump's tax cuts primarily benefit the wealthy and corporations, exacerbating income inequality and doing little to help the middle class. They contend that these cuts will lead to higher deficits and necessitate cuts to social programs, ultimately harming the most vulnerable Americans. The debate over the impact of Trump's tax cuts is likely to continue, with both sides citing economic data and analyses to support their arguments. Nonetheless, Trump remains steadfast in his belief that tax cuts are the key to unlocking economic growth and achieving his vision of a prosperous America. Securing America's borders, a multi-pronged approach. President Trump has made border security a cornerstone of his presidency, arguing that it is essential for national security and economic prosperity. In his recent address to Congress, he touted his administration's accomplishments in securing America's borders, highlighting the deployment of military personnel and border patrol agents, the declaration of a national emergency at the southern border, and the designation of drug cartels as terrorist organizations. He asserted that these actions have resulted in a significant decrease in illegal crossings, claiming that they are at record lows. Trump's approach to border security extends beyond simply increasing enforcement. He has implemented a zero-tolerance policy for illegal immigration, resulting in the separation of families at the border and widespread criticism from human rights groups. He has also taken steps to restrict legal immigration, arguing that it is necessary to protect American jobs and wages. These measures include limiting asylum claims, reducing the number of refugees admitted to the United States, and implementing a merit-based immigration system that prioritizes highly skilled workers. Furthermore, Trump has made the construction of a wall along the US-Mexico border a signature issue of his presidency. He argues that the wall is necessary to deter illegal immigration, drug trafficking, and human trafficking. While Congress has refused to fully fund the wall, Trump has diverted billions of dollars from other government programs to begin construction. The wall has become a potent symbol of Trump's presidency, representing his commitment to border security and his willingness to challenge the status quo. Trump's unwavering focus on border security reflects his belief that it is fundamental to national sovereignty and the rule of law. He argues that a secure border is essential for protecting American jobs, preventing crime, and safeguarding national security. While his policies have been met with both praise and condemnation, there is no doubt that they have had a significant impact on immigration and border security in the United States. Restoring common sense, challenging woke ideology. In his address to Congress, President Trump went beyond traditional policy areas like the economy and national security, delving into the realm of culture and ideology. He articulated his vision for a common-sense revolution, a movement aimed at challenging what he perceives as radical and divisive ideologies that have permeated American society. Trump specifically targeted woke ideology, which he sees as a threat to traditional American values and a source of division and discord. Trump's common-sense revolution encompasses a range of policy positions and cultural critiques. He highlighted his executive order recognizing only two biological sexes, a move aimed at rolling back transgender rights and affirming traditional gender norms. He also touted his administration's efforts to ban federal funding for schools that allow biological males to compete in women's sports, framing it as a matter of fairness and protecting women's athletics. Furthermore, Trump emphasized his commitment to promoting merit-based hiring, arguing that affirmative action policies are discriminatory and undermine the principle of equal opportunity. Beyond specific policies, Trump's common-sense revolution represents a broader cultural critique of what he sees as the excesses of political correctness and identity politics. He argues that these ideologies have created a climate of censorship and intolerance, stifling free speech and open debate. Trump's supporters view his stance as a refreshing challenge to the status quo, a courageous defense of traditional values in the face of a rapidly changing culture. However, critics argue that Trump's common-sense revolution is a thinly veiled attempt to stoke cultural anxieties and divide Americans along racial, religious, and gender lines. They contend that his policies are discriminatory and harmful, particularly to marginalized communities. The debate over the merits of Trump's common-sense revolution reflects a deeper societal divide over the role of government in addressing cultural issues and the evolving nature of American identity.